Okay, students, welcome back in my class. We have discussed about the electric field to dipole on the axial line. Now we will discuss about the electric field to dipole on the equatorial line. As you know that dipole, there is a two charge minus q and plus q. Charge are separated by small distance is known as dipole. The distance is 2a. A and B, there's 2 points, this is a midpoint. Electric field due to dipole on the equatorial line. Equatorial line means a line which is perpendicular and bisect. This is the midpoint, perpendicular and bisect. It means this is the equatorial line. This is the equatorial line, and distance of point P is x. This is the point P is the observation point, and we will find out the electric field at point P due to dipole. OP is known as equatorial line. Electric field due to dipole at point P. So first of all, we will find out the electric field at point P due to plus q charge, and then we will find out the negative charge. Okay, so first of all, electric dipole moment P is equal to q into 2a. As we know that electric field to dipole P is equal to q into 2a. Electric field due to dipole, it means electric field at point P due to negative charge, suppose is E1, direction of E1 is towards the charge, then the value of E1 is equal to KQ upon AP square. AP is the distance from the charge, AP square. Similarly, you can find out the electric field at point P due to plus Q charge is E2, and E2, this is the value electric field E2. E2 is equal to KQ upon distance, square of the distance. Square of the distance means PB square. This is the AP square. Let the angle, this angle is theta. So this one is also theta because of the APB is the isosceles triangles, and you can say AOP and BOP. BOP is congruent triangle. So this one is theta, and this is the theta, and this right angle triangle. This is equatorial line means perpendicular bisect, so that electric field at point P due to plus q charge is E2 is equal to KQ upon PB square. Okay, AP square and PB, AP is equal to PB, and value of this is x square plus a square root. This AP and BP. AP is the hypotenuse of the triangle AOP. AOP is the right angle triangle, AP is the hypotenuse, and BP is also hypotenuse of triangle BOP. Then you can find out the AP is equal to x square plus a square ka square root. Okay, so that E1 is equal to E2, E1 is equal to E2 is equal to KQ upon x square plus a square root की power 1/2 whole square. It means square root is cancel out, and we get the value of KQ upon x square plus a square. Okay, then E1 is equal to E2 kq upon x square plus a square, but are there different directions? We can find out the net electric field at point P with help the law of parallelograms or with help the components of the electric field. Then we can take the two lines. One is the horizontal line. This is the horizontal line. This is a horizontal line, or this is the vertical line. Okay, so electric field at point P due to negative charge E1, and angle of this is theta because of the OAP angle OAP is theta, and AB and this line, this is the parallel lines are there, so that the angle theta, or this is also theta, and E1 is making the angle with the horizontal line is theta, so that components of electric field along this line is E1 cos theta, and similarly components of E2 is also E2 cos theta, and components of the E1 along the vertical line is equatorial line, then you will get E1 cos 90 minus theta means E1 sin theta, and similarly components of the E2 along the vertical line E2 sin theta. These are component of E1 and E2 along vertical line equal and opposite. Equal means E1 and E2 are equal and they are in opposite directions. Opposite, it means cancel to each other. Then no electric field along the vertical line, cancel to each other. Okay, and the second point, कि electric field E1 and E2 along the horizontal lines are in the same directions, components of E1 and E2. Component of E1 and E2 along horizontal line equal and in same directions, equal and in same direction, so that E1 and E2 are add up. Net electric field at point P, E is equal to E1 plus E2, so that E is equal to E1 plus E2 means twice E1 plus E2 cos theta, then twice KQ cos theta upon x square plus a square. This is the electric field at point P due to equatorial line. E1 cos theta and E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. This is the net electric field along the EX. Or E1 sin theta is equal and opposite to the E2 sin theta. They are cancelled to each other. Then EY is equal to 0. So only horizontal components are there. E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta is equal to 2 KQ cos theta upon x square plus a square. E is equal to K Q into cos theta. So cos theta means cos theta Okay, so first of all we will find out the value of cos theta. So cos theta is equal to E is equal to KQ upon x square plus a square into cos theta, and cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse means AP or BP, AP or BP. So AP means a upon a square plus x square root. This is the cos theta. So E is equal to twice KQ a upon x square plus a square and a square plus x square की power 1/2 k q into a. तो q into 2a means p. E is equal to k q into 2a upon x square plus a square की power of 3/2. 1 plus 1/2 is 3/2. k q into 2a is p. तो E is equal to k p upon x square plus a square power of 3/2. This is the electric field due to dipole on the equatorial line. If dipole is very short, means x is greater than of the a, then you can neglect the value of a in comparison to x. Then electric field E is equal to k p upon x square की power of 3/2. It means x cube. This is the electric field due to dipole on the equatorial line, and we know that electric field due to axial line is twice kp upon x cube. So this is the electric field due to dipole on the equatorial line. Okay, then you can learn it. Electric field due to dipole on the equatorial is just half of the electric field due to dipole on the axial line. Suppose this is the dipole minus q and plus q. This is the charge, and this is the equatorial line. This one is the axial line. If you find out the electric field at this point, suppose this is the distance is x, and this is also x. At this point electric field, suppose 2 Newton per coulomb. So electric field at that point is 1 Newton per coulomb. This is 2, this one is 1 Newton per coulomb. Okay, but condition is that x is greater than of a. X is greater than of a. So I hope that you enjoyed my class. Okay, we will meet in the next class, and we will discuss in the next class electric field due to dipole at any point. Okay, thank you so much.